Charlotte, how's my Tristan doing today at your kindergarten? He has eczema and won't stop itching it. I want you to give him extra attention and follow him around so that he won't itch at his skin as much.
Hi, Melissa. I'll try my best to make sure he doesn't mess with his eczema as much. But there are a lot of kids in the kindergarten class in general, so I'm not sure if I can give all my attention to Tristan.
Don't just try, Charlotte. This is your nephew that we're talking about. You need to be extra careful so that he doesn't hurt himself, okay? Do you want to see him be in pain because his skin starts bleeding and stuff? He already has a hard time falling asleep because of it.
Melissa, I understand that. I don't have a child of my own yet, so I personally care a lot about Tristan too. But the thing is that I am at work. I can't exclusively watch your kid. I would love to, but there are other children that need to be looked after.
Maybe I should have thought twice before putting him in the kindergarten you worked at then. I was under the impression we had an unspoken understanding of the care my child was going to receive. We're family. Isn't it courtesy for me to get the best possible care for my boy? It's not good to be all insensitive like that, Charlotte.
Melissa, that's not what I'm trying to say right now. Think about it from the perspective from the other parents. If I only ever watched Tristan and didn't pay attention to any of the other children, how do you think they'd feel? Do you think they'd be okay with that? It's not easy to just focus on one child the whole time. Do you have any idea how many children there are at the kindergarten?
That's what you're supposed to do, though. You get paid to watch after the kids. Also, I thought you were telling me about how Tristan is just like your own child and whatnot. What happened to that?
I never said it like that. I just said that Tristan is a little special to me because he's a family of mine. That doesn't mean I can give him the special treatment you're asking for.
Oh, you know that pretty much means the same thing. Do you want Tristan's body to be covered in blood because he itches at his skin?
Melissa, if Tristan is really that important to you, you should be hiring a personal tutor instead of sending him to a kindergarten.
You know I don't make enough money for that. Don't be stupid.
Because of the eczema, I've taken Tristan to the doctor a couple of times myself. I never got anything back for using my own money to pay for the medical bills, nor have I asked for it because I know he's family and I'm not trying to use him to gain me some money or anything. Also, it would be wrong for me to only take care of Kristen when it's my job to take care of each child equally. Even though, to be honest, sometimes I subconsciously do it. One time, another child came up to me and started crying, asking me if Tristan is mine.
That's not my fault. It's your fault you're gonna make it look like those kids are getting treated equally. What do kids know? Just try and trick them into feeling like they're all getting the same treatment or something. You're being so cold-hearted about your nephew, knowing that he's bleeding all over.
Let's be honest, it's not even like he's bleeding out like you're saying.
I'm just trying to get my point across so that you'll pay extra attention to him. I'm gonna ask Tristan about how it went over there when he gets home today. I'm gonna specifically ask him if you were being nice to him or not.
I already told you that I'm not about to treat any one child differently or show favoritism. I really hope you understand what I'm trying to tell you. I know you want the best for your son, but I'm not in a position to do what you're asking. With that being said, though, I will absolutely keep an eye on him and do whatever I can for him.
Man, you're such a sissy. Fine, I guess. Tristan, you remember being at the kindergarten with Aunt Charlotte today, right?
Yeah.
Was Aunt Charlotte nice to you?
I asked her if she could give me a hug, but she went and gave Joseph a hug instead.
Oh, really? You should have just pushed Joseph out of the way. If there's something you want, you need to fight for it. Mommy is going to have a talk with Aunt Charlotte, so make sure you leave the chat room and go play in your room.
Okay, Mom.
Melissa, what in the world are you teaching to a 7-year-old?
That's what I wanted to ask you. What are you doing to my son? Are you singling him out because you don't like me or something? As soon as he got home, he started to cry. It was absolutely heartbreaking to watch.
Look, what more do you want me to do with Tristan? I don't even know what he was talking about just then. I don't even remember something like that happening.
That's what your problem is, Charlotte. It just proves how much you don't pay attention to your own nephew.
No, that's not what's going on over here. I just want to give everyone a big hug equally. And Tristan didn't have a problem with that either when we talked about it. So how am I supposed to know what was really going on with what he wanted? Do I really need to explain something as trivial as this now? All of this is really tiring me out.
You being tired and me not being able to see my son because I'm at work is the difference right there. There's a difference in the depth of the situation. At least you can see Tristan the whole time. I'm over here worrying about him because I can't make sure that he's all right over there.
That's your personal problem. Why do you even have me take care of Tristan during the day if you're going to be so worried about him?
Well, it's not like I can stop working. But do you want me to just be a stay-at-home mom and take care of kids all day?
I've been having to pay extra attention to Tristan, put medicine on him, and take him to the doctors after school. If you really need someone to take care of Tristan because you're not available, I think you should just find a personal tutor to do these things for him.
Charlotte, now it actually seems that you're acting this way because you don't like Tristan. I get it now. He wasn't whining because he just wanted to whine. It was actually because he was going through something at the kindergarten, being treated unfairly amongst the others.
No, and that's the part that you should be teaching him about. He needs to learn that love has to be shared with everyone else because he isn't the only one at the kindergarten. But there are many others that are there also. It may be true that Tristan wants extra care from me because he knows that I'm his family member, but that's not something that can be allowed over here. Those are the rules for where I work. Maybe you should look into a different kindergarten.
Are you going to avoid admitting to your wrongdoings like this? I'm not going to send him to a different kindergarten. You know too well how expensive it is to send him to a different kindergarten.
So, it really is about the money, isn't it? You're starting to disappoint me, Melissa.
It's not because of money. It's because he needs extra care because of the condition that he has. Can you not just do it yourself and give him the care that he needs? Jeez, it's like you're crazy about money. What's up with you talking about money at the end of every single sentence? Stop trying to change the topic. You're starting to get really annoying, Charlotte.
Dear Lord, you're just embarrassed because I've literally got it right with you sending Tristan to our kindergarten because you don't have to pay money. Please, just send him to a different kindergarten or get a personal tutor for him. I'm not a money-hungry person. I don't care about getting a little more money just to show favoritism amongst innocent kids.
Tristan's been really getting into boxing. Now it seems like he's aiming for a championship. I had no idea Tristan would become so athletic and good at boxing. I wonder if he'll make it far enough so that he'll show up on the TV and stuff. What if he gets a gold medal?
Oh, that's cool. Well, good for him.
What's wrong? Are you not happy about it?
How can I be happy? There's nothing that's going to come out of Tristan being a professional boxer for us. Think about it. How many times did your sister and her husband take Tristan to his field trips as a chaperone? We've always been taking care of Tristan for them and doing chores for them here and there. We made snacks and lunches for Tristan because we could never be sure if your sister and her husband actually took care of him like that. All they've done is say thank you to us, but that's about it.
Yeah, you're right. I've asked them to take us out on a dinner or something in return, but it seems like after all these years, nothing has changed.
When I tell them that I haven't even ate because I've been taking care of Tristan, do you know what they do? They'll bring a single burger from the dollar menu. Not even a meal, just the burger. It's like they're telling me to suck it up and stop acting like it's the end of the world. It's not even about the meal or whatever anymore. It's their attitude that's really been making my skin crawl.
They just don't get it when I try to explain to them in words. It's not like I can be mean or rude to them because they're our family. I feel so sorry for you, Charlotte. I can see how much you're struggling at work, too. I've tried my best to take Tristan around with me so that he won't have to hang around at the place that you work at, but the actual problem hasn't been solved.
Thank you. But just like you said, the root of the problem is their mentality. She's so stubborn, and it makes me feel like I'm talking to a wall when I'm talking to her. I've been thinking that I'd rather just do what she wants me to do than to argue with her and go back and forth about it and get nowhere with the conversation.
It's been 13 years, though. Now that I think about it, it's really making me lose interest in Tristan's achievements and well-being. Although it'd be great to see him do well in life, but...
Oh, it's almost your mom's 70th birthday. Maybe if Tristan makes it to the championship, she'll be happy. I guess we should wish for Tristan's success for the hope of the whole family's happiness.
Let's think about what we should get for Mom, too.
Yeah. Do you want to hit up the mall together?
Sure, that's not a bad idea.
Melissa, your mom's birthday is coming up. George and I are trying to get her some nice clothes. What do you think about you and your husband bringing a cake for her birthday party?
Are you trying to tell me what to do to make me buy something?
No. I know that it may be a little too much to buy something else, as it may turn out to be expensive. Your mom likes flowers, so I think she'll love it if we custom order a cake with flowers on it like this.
Custom ordered? Without even taking a look at it, I can already tell that it's going to be expensive. You know that I don't have money for this. Tristan's trying to become a professional boxer. Do you know how much money is being spent on him?
Melissa, I know that it can't be that expensive to pay for the lessons for Tristan. You should really chip in. Your mom only turned 70 once.
No, I don't think so. I should be able to agree with the choice of the gift if I'm going to be shelling out money for it. But it seems a little bit too forced. How can you make me do something that I might not even want to do?
Melissa, is it really that hard to order a cake for your own mother? I don't understand you. It's so weird that you are this stingy about money, especially when it comes to family. I didn't want to burden you financially, and that's why I've tried to cut it off short with just a cake.
You've already overwhelmed me with this matter anyway.
Can't you just spare a little for a birthday present?
I already give my mom $500 every month. Ever since I've gotten married, I've been giving her $500 every single month without missing.
Are you being serious right now? But you couldn't give me anything at all for the times that I've taken care of Tristan. Not even once.
Oh my goodness. You're really going to bring that up again. I always tell you how much I'm thankful about you and my brother taking care of Tristan. That's why Tristan is such a fine, grown young man now.
I'm not even talking about that anymore. It's really about the principle. Now that Tristan is all grown, you could at least come by every now and then and catch dinner with us and check in. But you've never once even done that before. Like ever. That's why I'm so bitter about all of this.
Wow, you're really making yourself look foolish right now. This is about Tristan growing up and making achievements on his own. So what is it that you're expecting out of me? Are you trying to take some credit or something because Tristan is about to become big with boxing?
Did you really just take what I said and make it look like I'm trying to rip something out of you? How did you even come to that conclusion with what I just said? It's not like I'm expecting much out of you. I'm just asking if we can do what everybody else does and have some time to catch up on each other.
No, I'm good. I don't really want to be all sweet and friendly like that with someone as money-hungry as you, Charlotte. It must be true that there's really no one that you can believe in at the end of the day. How disappointing.
Thank you, everyone, for today. I really appreciate it. It really moved my heart. I can't believe that I've raised such wonderful children like you all. My 70th birthday couldn't have been better than what I had today. I wouldn't have a regret, even if I were to be gone tomorrow.
Oh, let's not put it like that, Mom. That's too depressing to hear. You need to live long and flourish. There's still so much more ahead of you.
Right, you need to at least see Tristan make it to championship before saying something like that.
How come Tristan didn't show up today? Everyone else came to the party except for him.
Oh, that's right. Where is Tristan, actually? Shouldn't he at least show up to family reunions? It's important to keep in touch with everyone. You never know what's going to happen the next day.
Don't mention it, George. Tristan's busy. He doesn't have time to waste on little parties like this. He's working hard and practicing in the meantime.
I've seen Tristan's Instagram. He went to a party with his friends today.
Why are you stalking my son on his social media?
Oh, don't fight, everyone. It's a happy day today. Tristan seems very busy, and I completely understand if he couldn't make it. My daughters are busy people, too. One of them studies so hard that she gets frequent nosebleeds and migraines. And the other one is busy going to lessons and classes while catching up on homework. Besides, Tristan isn't busy today. He's literally out with his friends drinking the night away.
I'm fine with what's happening. So why are you getting so mad about it anyway?
Charlotte has every right to be upset about it, Mom. My daughters showed up on their own free time during the weekend and helped set up the whole party for you. They're only in elementary and middle school and are helping out when they should be focusing on other things. But you're showing favoritism towards Tristan even though he doesn't really care all that much about important family gatherings. Who still does that thing with preferring boys over girls nowadays anyway? Honestly, it's so embarrassing, Mom.
That's what makes me human. I'm not perfect. I can't help but favor Tristan over your daughters. How can I force myself to like something that I'm just not that interested in? If you're really that upset about it, make sure they end up studying something important like law or medicine. Then maybe I might like them a little more. I'm so glad my kids aren't in this chat room right now. There is no way that I'm really witnessing everything that you just said. Before Tristan even started getting into boxing, you were already showing favoritism over Tristan. I didn't mention it until now, but my daughters have cried so many times because they could tell that they were being discriminated against when it came to Tristan.
Why are you bringing something like that up today? It's my mom's birthday. You should have kept that for another time, Charlotte.
I said it because the topic has already came up. Do you think that I just say something like this because I want to? It's because it's been so bad to the point that my children are suffering. Who does that on somebody else's birthday? That's why you're stuck being the person that you are. The reasons why your daughters don't receive any love and attention from me is because they're just like you. Because I don't like you, Charlotte. I guess you said it yourself then. It feels like I've done everything for nothing until now. We always took care of you more than Melissa did, gave you more money each month, and got you an expensive outfit for your birthday. But in the end, You only care about your grandson and treat the granddaughters as if they're some servants. I understood everything. I won't waste my time anymore trying to be the person that I am for you.
Charlotte, do you have some money that we can borrow?
I know you're good with taking care of finances. You don't really waste money on or splurge new clothes or expensive things like that. You have some extra money, don't you? Why are you asking about that for?
Oh, I just wanted to know because, Tristan's got into a fight with another group of kids while at a party. I guess that other group really grinded Tristan's gear up when that happened.
So, stop beating around the bush and get straight to the point, Melissa. Do you really need to talk like that to your sister-in-law? Just sit still and listen until she's finished talking. I already know what you want. You want to ask me for money because of it, don't you guys? It seems like you've come to me because you two didn't have anywhere else to borrow money from. Is my attitude or the way that I talk really the problem right now?
No. Yeah, you're right, Charlotte. It's okay to say what you want.
So I am right about you needing money. What is it that Tristan did and why is he in trouble?
So Tristan ended up beating some of them when the fight broke out. But the thing is, they had 5 people in that group, and all 5 of them ended up reporting Tristan to the police for it.
So Tristan got himself into something really big this time. I see. How much money do those people want?
The total comes out to around $5,000. I don't have close to $5,000 right now. You know this, right? That's why I really need your help right now. Charlotte, we're family, right? Do you think you can somehow help me out with this one?
Right. You don't want to watch your nephew go to jail for something like this, do you? He's a celebrity. There's no way he'll be able to recover from something like this if he doesn't get taken care of. You know how important it is for celebrities to have a good public image these days. Lol. Wow. This is so funny. You two are literally obsessed with this kid. A celebrity? How do you figure that? If you really knew that it's important for someone to have a good heart, why did you just sit back and watch him hit up parties and clubs knowing that he's not even legally allowed to drink yet?
Of course, I've told Tristan many times to quit going out and drinking like that, but I can't stop him from going out with his friends and doing something that he wants to do. Please, help me out this one time. We're family, right, Charlotte? I don't know how I'm going to live if Tristan ends up going to jail.
Melissa, do you know how many times I've wanted to just give up and run away because of everything that I had to deal with? I was already difficult enough taking care of my own kids, but you still made me take care of Tristan while I had other things to do in my life.
You know that I'm always thankful about that. But why do you have to bring that up again right now?
No, this time I'm not going to just let it slide. I might have been stupid until now and didn't bring it up, but while I've been taking care of Tristan the whole time, you and your husband have never really taken care of Tristan like I did. You basically neglected him. That's why he grew up like this, because he was basically ignored by his own parents and got passed off to so many different people. And if you know that, can you just help us out this one last time? You know that it's serious when I'm begging for you to help out. Exactly. You know that George and I have gone through hell and back to take care of Tristan this whole time. Shouldn't you not ask me for help if you have some kind of conscience? Also, is $5,000 a joke? You think I'd give you that much? Who has that much money to spare? We don't have any money like that because we've got our own children to take care of.
Charlotte, I'm asking you, please help us out this one last time. Tristan can't get away with this one. At least not this time. There's not much that I can do on my end. What's gonna happen if Tristan really ends up messing his life up? Then what?
Please stop whining about it to me, Melissa. I've already done enough as his aunt, and I really don't want to help you out or be involved with your family anymore. I don't have the resources to do that anyway. You need to figure this out for yourself. I'm also going to cut ties with you completely. My phone number is going to change, so don't try contacting me. Some of you may think that I was being too cold-hearted with this one, but I didn't help them out for even one bit in the end. My in-laws couldn't figure out a way to deal with what Tristan had done, so Melissa ended up getting a loan with a high interest rate in order to pay out the money that Tristan owed to the people he assaulted. Melissa is resenting me for not helping out. I couldn't possibly care less. I realized that if I'm going to be either taken advantage of or be hated on for not helping out and putting my family first, I chose to rather not do anything for them and go on with my life. I won't have to deal with them anymore ever again. All of them should have never abused the kindness that they were receiving from the people that they were overlooking. When I decided to cut ties with my in-laws as a whole and told my husband about it, it turned out that they asked him for the same thing that they were asking me about. He quickly became sick and tired of them and told me that we should just ghost them and move to somewhere far away so that they won't ever be able to find us or contact us. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.